Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica, and this show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that this guy seems to step on. Welcome to the show. It is Friday, March 31st, TGIF. So good to be here. We are at the end of March. Isn't that crazy? We're going into April. I hope you're ready. Taxes. That's no fun. But a necessity, so we've got to get them done. So I hope you're on top of that. I want to chat today about something a little bit more lighthearted than my last video, which was really important, right? Because we talked about the real need to stay positive, all right? And I think that's everything. But today I want to go kind of to a lighter side and discuss something more about voice acting itself and the fun of what we do, all right? And to take the fun of what we do and turn it into bettering our skills, okay? So before we get started, though, into that, which I'm really excited to share with you some tips and techniques to become a better voice actor with your deliveries using some fun stuff, is make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out A VO's Journey Elite Academy. There's a link below for half off the first month. We'd love to have you. We're a place to help you start and grow your voiceover business. We have a fantastic community, lots going on. Plus, we have now Academy Voices, which is our online talent casting website. So we're doing a lot of wonderful things over there. We'd love for you to check us out. So come on by. Okay, so let's dive into this. I'm smiling and grinning because it just makes me feel happy to discuss, these tips and things to really let go. So first and foremost, I think one of the biggest challenges I always find with voice actors, especially newer voice actors, is getting in front of a mic and feeling comfortable. I remember when I first started, it was so funny because here is somebody, like, I have done so many plays, on stage. I've directed so many as well. I've performed, I've toured across most of the United States as an actor, in vans. Not as fun. Trust me, touring is not as fun as it seems. But anyways, when I got in front of a microphone, it was like it all went out the window. I was nervous. I was scared. And even there's no one here. I can get in front of hundreds and thousands of people, but this microphone, because you're not used to this thing. You're not used to it. So it's constraining. It feels like, we are having to perform. You know what I mean? And, there is I think part of that is right. But the way we go about it is be very stiff and thinking that we have to be like everybody else, and there's fun kind of goes out the window. So I wanted to kind of share today with some of the things that I really like to do, especially when I'm trying to discover new things about my performance, and that is play. I'm giving you permission to play around with your voiceover styles. Okay, be funny. Try something new. Here's something. Have you ever? I'm not saying to do this, but in the expanse of the number of auditions that we do. There are times where sometimes I feel like you send out auditions and you're like, hello, is this thing on? Is anyone listening? Like sometimes I'll leave messages. It is silly. It is fun. It's fun. A lot of times when I do that, I actually get the jobs where people, comment, like something fun and say, that's hilarious, or, we would love to work with you. You're funny, like something crazy. The point I'm trying to make to you is that first things first, you've got to let go and play around. Try new things. Try different pitches in your voice. Try different speeds. Play. Have fun while you're doing this. Now, I know there's some pieces where you've got to be serious. You know what I mean? And then there's some pieces that call for, more of a monotone sound, and I get that. But I'm talking about in general, as you're trying to grow, as you're trying to expand your abilities to hit different markets, it's super important to play around with, letting go. Let go and try it. I'm not saying you play around and you have fun and you laugh and you do all these crazy voices, or you try crazy things, or you do things and then you spread that around. Although that would really be fun to watch. Okay, but I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying for your own personal growth, you've got to see the limits of what you're capable of. And a lot of times I think we're afraid to push those limits. But it's funny too, because we're alone. So it's not like, so the only people who are seeing us is ourselves. I mean, unless your family's around, and then, my family thinks I'm weird anyway, so it's okay. But I mean, you gotta, especially when I'm in my booth and I'm doing some sort of crazy character voice, like, it's just only in our business would that be normal, where you're screaming and yelling and running up a hill and falling down, all kinds of stuff, right? In your booth, and if you're doing character work or something, or you're being a zombie, or you're being a pirate, whatever, and that's just normal, everyday stuff. I love this. I love this job, but I think I wanted to say that today because it's a challenge to get out of our way. We have that imposter syndrome when we start. And I think that imposter syndrome is also our fear of being unique, because we want to fit in. We want to make sure we're doing what's, right, or what people are hiring, what the community, is doing. We want to, be in that area. But what separates us, right, and gets in the end us hired, is being able to be unique. And a lot of times you got to play around to release that uniqueness inside of you, and just to discover, for example, like even not even on a silly scale, just on a more practical, like, delivery scale of pitches, right? So if I just do this and this is how I deliver, this is okay. But if I start playing around, let's say I just start playing around, and I'm trying to see how deep. Oh, what can I do? What can I do with my voice? This is so stupid, I know, but like, what So now I got a character that sounds like this. I laugh at myself, right? If you can't laugh at yourself, what are we doing here? So, but I just screwing around. All of a sudden, you do something. I don't know. I didn't plan that. That wasn't scripted. I'm just messing around. Whether anybody likes it, who knows? But the point is that you're discovering things, all right, that you can do by playing around and letting go. All right, give yourself permission to do that, and that will allow you to discover, and it will breed confidence in your performances. Okay, because knowing the depths of your voice, the levels at which you can go, what you can do, that's everything, right? That will give you the confidence to be not only successful, but also confident enough to go for things and to also pitch things, when you're in your comments or your suggestions or your proposals, right? And say like, yes, I can do this. This is real. I'm really excited about something to show you that I've been working on. Have fun with it. You know what I mean? Play around. I hope. I just wanted to share this message. I hope this comes at a good time for you. Have fun. Play. Sometimes, let this be cathartic, right? Let it be a good, fun time and make you happy. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you're I'm going to be like, what is this guy's problem? It's Friday. We got to do it. Anyways, thank you guys again. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to check out, you probably don't now because you're like, that guy's crazy. But if you do want to check out a Viewer's Journey Elite Academy, check out the link below. Again, we're offering 50% off the first month. You guys have a wonderful weekend and happy Friday. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.